We got our own clique, strong people, finally getting into our own, Can you respect? You make it, carnal. Don't fake it, we just take it.
What's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Santo G. Back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. It don't cost you nothing, and it will help out this channel. So today, I wanted to touch on Wes Watson and two scoops. I know it's been a while since I touched on it, and there's been a lot of stuff coming out. And first and foremost, let me just say that when it comes to Wes Watson, all I ever spoke about was my interactions with him. Was he ever a shot caller? Did he ever have the building and stuff like that when I was with him? No, he didn't. I seen him get down one on one, and then the last time that I seen him, he actually went on a mission. It was a 2-on-1. It wasn't no knives or nothing like that. So, you know what I mean? When he's talking about him stabbing somebody and going to the shoot for that and all that, I don't know if it was this time or not. But let me just, from the outside looking in, being a real one, I'm gonna just let you guys know from the outside looking in, man, it seems like when it comes to him being a shot caller and all that, he put way too much salsa on the taco, way too much crema. Cause when I was with him, he was a stand-up dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I ever said about him is he was not racist. He was with the business and he was actually cool. He was a cool individual. He was cool to the point that I would chop it up with him and kick it with him. When he'll go out to day room, he was at my door, damn near his whole day room. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was coming from. Now, listening to what Two Scoops said, so on and so forth, I can see why a lot of people are upset with the man. If you go out there saying, "Oh, I was the biggest shot caller, I was this, I was that, I was doing this, I was doing that," and then when it comes find out, like you was with the business and you was doing the damn thing, but you wasn't no shot caller, my G. You feel me? And that's why I want to be real. You know what I'm saying? He actually, when he did that holle, he took flight on the wood, you know what I'm saying, that had not only the building, but had the whole prison. Shout out Pineapple, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know, man. Shout out Pineapple from SAC. He was actually in the building with us. And I don't know if his Sally had done some like JCat shit. Hey, and shout out his Sally Conrad too, man. I'm trying to remember where Conrad was from. He wasn't even like big or nothing like that. Short, would, you know what I mean? With the business though, with the business. One of them kids that you could just tell grew up rough, probably in a trailer park, you know what I'm saying? He don't look like a gang member. Like if you would see him, you wouldn't think he's a gang member, but hey, homeboy was full-fledged with the business. And I think he ended up losing something or he did something to the extent where homeboy had to go. And Wes Watson was one of the people that mollywopped them. And you can't even like for that right there, like I said, homeboy was short. He didn't look like he gang banged and stuff like that. He was just one of them people that probably was a tweaker or like to get high and go doing robberies and stuff like that. One of them type. And I ain't even talking bad on it. We all got them. I got homies like that till this day. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Wes Watson is there. We cool, chopping it up. And as a matter of fact, he ended up getting into it with Bam Bam. He got into it with Bam Bam. Bam Bam had the building. Pineapple had the whole facility. So we're right there, all of us. You know what I'm saying? Where I was at was pretty much headquarters. And I ain't gonna lie and be like, oh, I was a shot caller there and this, and that. I wasn't. But what I was is I was a frontline soldier. You know what I'm saying? That's actually when I stopped putting Southside on the RC and I started putting SUR. If you could read between the lines, then you know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the homie Pitbull from Stanton. He was actually there with us too. I don't know if he got there while Wes Watson was there or after Wes Watson left, but he was there. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. That's actually when I said I was gonna go on the Hale, and the homie Butch from Santa Maria ended up telling me, like, hey, nah, G, like, I need you right here with me. Like, straight up. He had the building, he had that whole side. He was like, I need you with me, bro. He's like, you somebody that I know if some cracks, I know you're gonna be by my side and you're gonna ride. So I ain't gonna lose you to some bullshit like this. Like, I need you by my side, homie, when it really counts. And salute the homie Butch for that. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Long story short, I'm right there with him. Cool, chopping it up. You know what I mean? I want to say I was there with him for at least like a year or two. Then he ended up going on that Halle, ended up boop, bow, boop, bow, boop, bow. Ended up going to the hole for a little bit. And I think he ended up in E. Once they switched the points and all that, I believe that's when he ended up going to like a level two to dorm living, so on and so forth. Now, let me go back. I said from the outside looking in, this, and that. Look, from the outside looking in, straight up, Oklahoma's a level three. If somebody's saying that they caught a knife case or that they caught a GBI, and from there they went to the shoe, and then from the shoe they came back to Cali, he wouldn't have made it to no level two. He wouldn't have been in no dorm. You know what I'm saying? And that's facts. From a real one, just observing everything, that's facts. You're not gonna go from a level three to a level two if you done just caught some new cases. You're gonna go to a level four 180, and they don't have no dorms in no level four 180. So that's where a lot of people poke holes in his stories and stuff like that. So none but love, none but salute to Two Scoops, salute Wes Watson, salute anybody doing their thing, man. Just be mindful, man. A lot of people like to put extra salsa, extra crema on the taco, and hey, you know what I mean? You can only front for so long. That's why I'm just myself. And I'll tell y'all straight up, you know what I'm saying? For more than half of my term, I was always just a frontline soldier. Now, if there came a situation where somebody needed my assistance, they wanted my mental, like as far as they wanted to bounce ideas off of me, like, hey, what do you think about this? How should we do this? So on and so forth. Then I assisted. I was always the type of person that it don't matter where I landed, the person that either had the building or had that facility, they always kind of like pulled me with them. They seen me, they seen the way I was, my character, and they knew I was with the business. So 9 times out of 10, they always like, hey, I want you with me. I want you close to me. And like I said, there was some situations where somebody would leave and I would have to help out and stuff like that. But I ain't nobody, man. I never said I was nobody big or nothing like that. I'm just your boy Santo G, man, that did time as a juvenile till an adult, went through all kinds of crazy things. And I'm just trying to share my story, man, to help the youth. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to go through what I went through. You could just listen to my stories. And with that, you're going to get a little glimpse enough to be like, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm out here. I'm with my girl. I'm with my kids. I'm with my loved ones. I'm with my family. Because you don't know how many people I lost, man, in that 10-year term. Just from the people counting. I lost my grandma. I lost my grandpa. Rest in peace, my homie Sicko. Rest in peace, my homie Batman. Rest in peace, Fat Boy. Rest in peace, my primo Smoke Dog. And those are just people that like I knew closely, you know what I'm saying? And those are just the ones on top of my head. I know I'm missing a few, but just think about that, man. Next time you want to do something stupid in life, just think about that. Life goes on, people get sick, people pass. You come back and ain't nothing the same. Ain't nothing the same. So, with that being said, man, shout out everybody that tapped in to watch this video, man. Like I said, this ain't no jab at anybody, but it's the truth. Wes Watson as an individual, man, he's a cool ass individual. He's a stand up dude. He ain't no mark. He ain't no B word, you know what I'm saying? And as far as being a shot caller, I wasn't with him. When I was with him, He didn't have the building. He wasn't calling shots and stuff like that. He was just a stand up dude, stand up, real street dude with the business. And he showed a lot of love to me personally. So I can only extend that in return. Now, with that being said, man, we out.
We got our own clique, strong people, finally getting into our own